The need to know details about Armor 3.0, here we go. In the past, armor stat distribution was mostly random, with some ways to slightly manipulate the rolls you were looking for. However, starting on July 15th, those days will be long gone. Moving forward, each piece of armor that drops will have a set armor archetype, which will have 3 stats that will be given points in first, second, and third priority. Here are the 6 armor archetypes that Bungie has announced along with their first and second priorities. The gunner archetype will give first priority to weapons and second priority to grenade. The bulwark archetype will give first priority to health and second priority to class. The brawler archetype will give first priority to melee and second to health. The specialist archetype will give first priority to class and second to weapons. The paragon archetype will give first priority to super and second to melee. And finally, the grenadier will give first priority to grenade and second priority to super. I am approaching this armor rework by holding on to any armor pieces that are 64 stat points or above and that mesh well with my current playstyle depending on my character. For example, I primarily play Titan, so I know that I will benefit greatly from having high super uptime and increased damage, high class ability uptime, and high melee uptime. Knowing this, I will look at my current armor in my vault for any piece that specifically has higher stat points in intellect, recovery, and strength. And in the new system, I will prioritize the Paragon, Specialist, and Brawler archetypes to build into these effects. As you prepare for the next expansion, take a moment to think about your favorite ways to play and keep a few armor pieces that will synergize with that playstyle. If you would really like to optimize, look to hold on to any armor pieces that have high mobility and high intellect, as that will not be available through the new armor archetype system, but could be very valuable for damage loadouts due to the buff to weapon and armor damage.